embraced YouTube. They think that it's probably not the right way to go, and you look at their model of film festivals. Distribution is a better way. What's your take on that?
Well, we went to film school, where in film school that's definitely what we're taught. Nobody would dare, as a professor, say, "Oh, you guys should go make stuff on YouTube and just put it on the internet. Make whatever you want. It's fun." Nobody says that in films, or not in our film school.
Not in our film school.
In our film school, it was make these pieces of art, send them to these festivals, and that was about the only way to do it. And so, I mean, everybody I think who left film school, at least where we went, had that same mentality of, even though YouTube sounds fun, you can't use it as a profession because nobody has been taught how to use it as a profession. Now looking back, I think we both agree, if somebody had told us how to use YouTube back 5 years ago, we could have been like phenomenally successful right now, like without even trying anymore, because we just would have come in at the right time at the beginning of the gold rush of YouTube as a new medium, and that I think was really important. It's still a valuable medium. It's just now everybody's figured it out.
It's saturated, so
it's a little harder now, I think, than it was. But knowing that I could have spent 4 years making YouTube videos instead of sitting in classrooms learning to make films that would go out to festivals.
While paying a ton of money and owing a lot of people more interest.
And I've never sent a thing to a festival either, so all that strategy I've never even done.
I have. I didn't get accepted very often. Once.
Now we know that over a year you can make a YouTube channel and get 2 million views, which I could never get from festivals.
Yeah.
So you live and you learn.
So the answer is we disagree with it.
So why did you guys choose this route? Why did you choose YouTube over sort of the traditional filmmaking route?
Personal taste, I think. I'm just not too interested in, I do parody stuff and musical numbers and things like that, comedy stuff. I know you can do that in the festival circuit, but having to spend the money to do a proper film, we'll say proper film, is so much harder to come up with than being able to work on YouTube with no budget, and I can put it up for free, and all it takes for me in order to get it out to people is maybe trying to get it onto some blogs. So send it to a couple of video game websites and say, hey, you've never seen something like this, take a look. And video game websites say, you're right, I've never seen that before. I'm going to post this, and all the people that come to my site all day are going to be clicking on it, watching it, and sharing it with their friends. So I think if I were into things that didn't have a market on the internet, I would have to start looking at things like festivals again. But
luckily we do silly drama things, and I mean, we do musical numbers, so it's like, even if you're not interested in watching our video, you're probably still you might be interested in just listening to it. So we have a bunch of subscribers who are just like, yeah, so I threw this on my iPod and listened to it every day in the car. We're going to Anime Expo tomorrow, and there was like this group of cosplaying Final Fantasy guys who are like, so we downloaded your video onto our iPod, and we're gonna be all singing it in the car as we're driving in Final Fantasy cosplay to Anime Expo. I'm like, yeah. So it's a totally different mentality than a film festival or traditional medium, where it's like, you go here, you watch the thing, and then it doesn't leave that area. Whereas with YouTube, I feel like we're getting more of this
interactivity, fan interaction.